Hello everyone, hope you're doing alright. I've got a new video. This one is about one of the bad things about having anxiety. This is one that affects me the most, and I am trying all I can to get rid of it. So this video is about something called muscle tension dysphonia. Now the chances are you've probably never heard of this, and you probably don't have it. Maybe, I don't know. But basically, if you get anxious, you can get feeling of a tight throat. I don't know how bad people get it, but you know, I've been to the doctors a million times about it, and they never thought it was anything bad. That's because I don't think they realise how much I struggle with this. So I'm just going to read this quick thing about what muscle tension dysphonia is. Effective, comfortable speech relies on maintaining a comfortable balance of tension between the muscles of voicing. If these muscles become overly tight, less effective muscles around the larynx are recruited to help. The voice starts to feel strained. It may be effortful to produce, and discomfort or pain may develop. So basically, anytime I get anxious, which is like all the time when I'm talking to people, my vocal cords tighten up really badly, and I have to put a lot of effort in trying to produce sound. So every time I do a video, for example, a lot is going on here, and I'm trying to be able to talk. I have to kind of push a bit harder. The more I push, the more sore it becomes. So what are the symptoms of muscle tension dysphonia? So right, a tight, tense, strained with a constricted or squeezed quality. Changes in sensation, tiredness, aching or pain, especially when speaking or singing loudly against noise for long periods, a dryness or scratchiness. So sometimes when I'm talking, it feels like I've been eating peanuts. You know, when you get little tiny bits of peanuts and then in the back of your throat, it feels like that, but I haven't eaten peanuts, so it shouldn't, I shouldn't be getting that sort of pain. And a sense that talking is effortful and hard work. And a severe case of it is when it starts hurting after 10 minutes. Now, I think I fit into that sort of category because it hurts so much when I'm talking to people, and I don't want to talk to people then because it just hurts and I can't. I'm too busy focusing on that rather than the conversation. So what causes it? So long-term patterns of ineffective voice use, there's all these other ones, but emotional stress, it says here. So anxiety causes this is the one thing I wish I could get rid of, and it depresses me so badly that I can't. I've been to a voice clinic before, and they've given me stuff like let me see here, stretches. Gave me this paperwork here. And if you feel like you have this problem, you know, maybe you can benefit from this too. I don't know. If you want to have a quick look at that. You've got to do these stretches for 5 to 10 seconds. And, you know, last one. It's quite funny. You get to go, trying to stretch out all the vocal cords and like mouth and stuff. I don't know. It seems silly. As well as that, there's blowing bubbles in a glass. You know, you get a straw and you're blowing bubbles. That's meant to be able to relax the vocal cords. And then there's all these other like voice sort of things I'm going to do, like go through my words and try and do vibrations like zzz. Apparently that loosens up tension. Now, so by the end of the day, my throat is absolutely ripped to shreds. It just hurts, and if I didn't have this problem, I'm sure I'd be able to talk to people a bit easier. But because my life just revolves around this throat problem, this is all I'm focusing on. Feels like I've eaten chocolate there. You might be able to see chocolate marks. Sorry, getting distracted. And another thing they can do is Botox injections into the vocal cords, or possibly surgery if it's really bad. Now, I'm going to go to the doctors in a few weeks. I've been trying to get it sooner, but you know, getting a doctor's appointment these days is incredibly difficult. And I'm going to see if I can get referred to a nearby hospital that does speech and like the vocal issues, basically. And if they can just you know, put a camera down my throat, that'd be great. I'd love to be able to see what's going on. It feels like I've been going crazy for the last 15 or whatever years, no one believing that there's been something wrong with my throat. They don't understand how bad it is for me. Not that I'm trying to say that my problem's the worst thing in the world. I know there's people out there that have way worse problems, but to me, this is my world, and this is my biggest problem. And I've tried everything. I've tried different. I used to try magnesium, that was meant to be able to loosen up the muscles and stuff. Drinking honey, yeah, I tried drinking honey, but I don't know if this is correct or not. But when I take stuff, it doesn't actually soothe the vocal cords. So if I've been taking honey, it doesn't actually go over the vocal cords or something. The larynx is I don't understand. I don't understand anatomy too well of where the voice box actually is located. It's not like right next to the throat. Is it like? I don't know. I don't know how easy it is to access it, but something don't feel right anyway. So in the next few weeks, I'm going to try and get a referral to try and get this looked at once and for all. Yeah. So I thought, I'll do a new video, especially this is a subject that means a lot to me. This is something that stresses me out, because I have to be able to talk to people, and if I want to go for a new job, no doubt I'll be talking to more people, and because I'll be even more anxious. I remember when I went to America with all these people, there was like 16 odd people that I'd never met before. It was like single people travelling, and my vocal cords just messed up so badly. I was stressed the entire time, basically. I thought I was going to go on a nice holiday, but my anxiety just took over for 3 weeks, and I remember that I couldn't talk. This has happened on dates as well when I've been taking girls out. I've been so anxious that my vocal cords just don't work. They tighten up so much I can't actually produce any sort of sound, and because I'm then worrying about not being able to produce sound, it makes it even worse. It feels tighter, and so that's why I've been trying to do all this like CBT therapy to try and get rid of my anxiety a bit more, and taking all this medication, but nothing seems to be working at the moment. And you'd think, okay, well, don't put too much effort into talking. Well, I do that, and apparently if you try it, not whispering isn't good for the vocal cords anyway, but anytime I try and talk a bit softer, it starts to get all scratchy, and it's just hard. I'm trying not to complain about saying, oh, my life is so difficult because I can't talk, but it does make it quite a bit more difficult because I can't actually talk to people. But I've been looking on YouTube, there don't seem to be a lot of videos on muscle tension dysphonia, so I don't know if people even know about this. But if you have anxiety and your vocal cords are tightening up to the point where you can't talk, the chances are it's probably muscle tension dysphonia. So this is me bringing up some awareness about it and having a good old moan about it for 8 minutes. But anyway, that is all I wanted to talk about. Fingers crossed, I'll let you guys know how I get on in the next few weeks, and if I can get the proper referral and all that stuff. So fingers crossed to me. All right, thanks very much, everyone. See you later.